We weren't perfect, but I thought we were solid. I'm not the most romantic guy. I don't do rose petals or surprise trips to Paris, but I was dependable. I took care of our mortgage, rubbed her feet when she had long days. I let her sleep in on Sundays while I made pancakes for the kids. Amanda used to laugh at my dad jokes. She used to smile at me in the middle of crowded rooms, like I was the only one who mattered. Until she didn't single quotes. The distance crept in slowly quiet, like rust under paint. I'd find her staring at her phone, smiling at texts she'd locked the screen on the second I walked in. She stopped laughing at anything I said. Our kisses got shorter. Our fights turned into cold silences. I blamed work. I blamed stress. I blamed myself. I never once thought I'd have to blame another man. The truth came out by accident. I borrowed her phone to check my email and saw a message pop up on WhatsApp. The preview alone made my blood freeze. I miss last night already. Wish I could wake up next to you every day. I opened the app. Hundreds of messages. Weeks, months worth. Photos, voice notes, hotel bookings. Meet me behind the gym type of messages. She'd saved his number as Allison Work. Subtle. I stared at the screen for a long time, hand shaking, chest hollow. And then I did something unexpected. I closed it, put it back, went downstairs and finished making dinner. I kissed her on the cheek, like I always did, because I needed time to think. I didn't confront her. Not because I was scared, but because I knew that anger wouldn't win this war. I contacted a divorce attorney, a shark, the kind with framed articles and a 3-month waiting list. She took me on. I hired a private investigator who followed Amanda for 6 weeks. I got photos, video, audio, proof of her using our joint credit, cards for hotel stays and spa visits with him. His name was Brett. Corporate sales rep, divorced, no kids. Lived in a rental apartment and drove a leased Tesla. I started a digital folder, Operation Closure. Every charge, timestamp, receipt. Every lie, meanwhile at home. I became everything she wanted me to be again. I complimented her. I planned a vacation. I even suggested counseling. She looked guilty, but not enough to stop. She thought she had the best of both worlds, the stable husband, the exciting affair. She didn't know she was walking into a trap. On our anniversary, years to the die left, I handed her an envelope with the divorce papers inside, along with a printed screenshot of the messages between her and Brett. She didn't cry. She didn't yell. She just said, "I never meant to hurt you." That was the moment I knew she'd never take accountability. She'd justify this in her mind forever. So I said, "You didn't hurt me. You just made me smarter." I filed for divorce with fault grounds. Adultery because of my PI's documentation. The court sided with me almost immediately. Amanda tried to play victim, claimed emotional neglect. Her lawyer tried to get spousal support, but I had evidence that she'd used our family money to fund a double life. The judge awarded me primary custody of our daughter. The house and her share of my retirement fund was revoked. She owed me $92,000 for misappropriated marital assets, and the biggest twist, Brett was listed in the filings and subpoenaed. He ran, panicked, and dumped her. Amanda's reputation destroyed. In our town, people talk. The PTA mums stopped inviting her to events. Clients dropped her real estate business. Even her family distanced themselves. She emailed me a few months later, "You didn't have to ruin me." I never replied. moved into a quiet townhome with my daughter. I started running again, went back to school online, and took a few business courses. Eventually, I launched my own firm, construction management consulting. It wasn't flashy, but it was mine, and every brick was laid without a trace of her in it. Amanda, she works part-time now, lives in a rented condo. Sometimes I see her in the grocery store, dressed like she's still pretending everything's fine, but I don't look away. I look right at her, because she needs to remember I was the man who would have done anything for her. She turned me into the man who did everything without her. A year to the day after our divorce was finalized, she texted, "I miss what we had. I messed up. I wish I could go back." I looked at the message, sat with it, then deleted it, because I don't live in the past. I live in the future she doesn't get to be part of. She cheated. She left me broken, so I let her think I stayed that way until I rebuilt in silence, stronger than ever.